Unlocking the Power of Influence, 6 Techniques Explored. For decades, researchers have delved into the intricacies of what drives us to acquiesce to requests. The realm of persuasion tactics and methodologies is a captivating and often eye-opening field of study. Robert Cialdini, a distinguished American psychologist, has dedicated his career across 6 prestigious universities. In 1984, he penned Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion, elucidating 6 pivotal principles of influence through rigorous experimentation. In this presentation, you'll delve into 6 potent persuasion strategies that ethically enhance your capacity to shape behavior. These influence secrets permeate various spheres, from casual discourse to the realms of advertising and commerce. Make sure to stay tuned until the conclusion to glean every insight. The Cornerstone of Persuasion. The cardinal rule of persuasion lies in reciprocity. Individuals inherently feel compelled to reciprocate favors or gestures of kindness. Consider when a friend extends an invitation to a gathering. You're inclined to reciprocate the gesture in the future. Similarly, if a colleague assists you, a sense of obligation motivates you to reciprocate the favor. People tend to gravitate towards saying yes to those to whom they feel indebted. Restaurants and cafes often capitalize on this principle. Recall the last time you dined out. Alongside the bill, a complimentary treat, perhaps a mint or a cookie, was likely presented. But does this token influence tipping behavior? Research indicates a single mint can amplify tips by an average of 3%. Intriguingly, doubling the treat doesn't just double the effect, it quadruples, resulting in a 14% increase in tips. Moreover, the manner of presentation further amplifies its impact. If the server initially offers 1 mint, then returns with an additional one, tips skyrocket by a remarkable 23%. This phenomenon underscores our innate inclination towards reciprocal exchange. The impulse to reciprocate gestures stems from a primal drive for mutual survival ingrained within us. The key lies in initiating unsolicited acts of kindness, fostering a sense of indebtedness. By offering gestures or gifts without expectation, individuals become more predisposed to accommodating subsequent requests. Whether it's a small act of kindness or a thoughtful gesture, each interaction lays the groundwork for reciprocal engagement. Harnessing this principle enables you to navigate future interactions with ease, fostering a culture of mutual assistance and collaboration. Notably, the exchange need not be equal in value, underscoring the potency of genuine gestures in fostering reciprocity in human interactions. A persuasive force. Another cornerstone of persuasion lies in scarcity, the allure of items or opportunities that are scarce or limited. An illustrative example is British Airways' decision in 2003 to discontinue its twice-daily London to New York Concorde flights. Despite no alterations to the flight itself, no increase in speed, no enhancements in service, and no change in ticket prices, the announcement led to a surge in ticket sales the following day. The essence of the flight experience remained unchanged, yet the perceived scarcity of the opportunity propelled demand. The strategy here is evident. Merely extolling the virtues of a product or service isn't sufficient. It's imperative to accentuate the exclusivity and fleeting nature of the offerings, highlighting what individuals stand to miss out on if they fail to act swiftly. A compelling influence. The third tenet of persuasion centers on authority, the tendency to defer to individuals perceived as experts or authorities in their respective fields, such as scientists, doctors, or political figures. This inclination towards authority figures serves as a cognitive shortcut, especially in the face of complex issues where exhaustive scrutiny isn't feasible. A tangible manifestation of this principle is evident in medical settings, where patients are more inclined to heed advice when it emanates from physicians who prominently display their qualifications. Similarly, compliance with requests varies based on the attire of the individual making the appeal. A person in uniform is more likely to elicit compliance, as opposed to someone in casual attire. Establishing credibility is paramount in leveraging authority for persuasion. While overt self-promotion is neither facile nor advisable, alternative strategies can be deployed. Notably, the endorsement of one's expertise by others proves to be particularly persuasive. A notable case in point is a real estate firm's success in augmenting leads by 20% through a simple adjustment. Directing receptionists to preface calls with affirmations of the lead agent's extensive experience, effectively leveraging social validation to bolster authority. A pathway to commitment. Another pivotal principle in the realm of persuasion is consistency, the inclination to align one's words and deeds with prior commitments. To foster consistent behavior, initiating with a small commitment proves instrumental. A notable study showcased residents' willingness to endorse an "drive carefully" sign on their lawns, a nearly four-fold increase if they had previously agreed to a modest sign supporting the same cause. This initial minor commitment paved the way for a substantial consistency effect when confronted with a larger request. Society places significant value on consistent conduct, where promises are expected to be upheld. Individuals who've made commitments exhibit a propensity to honor subsequent requests consistent with their initial pledge, even when contrary to their self-interest. Public commitments, particularly when documented, wield considerable influence. Notably, individuals who documented intentions to engage in daily 3-mile runs exhibited greater persistence than those who made private commitments. Likability, cultivating affinity. The fifth principle of persuasion underscores the potency of likability, the predisposition to acquiesce to individuals we hold in esteem. But what engenders this affinity? Persuasion theory identifies 3 key factors: similarity, flattery, and collaboration towards shared objectives. An illuminating study involving students from business schools showcased the impact of fostering rapport prior to negotiations. When one group was encouraged to delve into shared interests before business discussions, successful agreements surged to a staggering 90%, compared to a mere 55% when time was equated with monetary value. Leveraging the likability principle necessitates identifying genuine commonalities, offering sincere praise, and fostering a collaborative spirit towards mutual goals. Influencing through example. The ultimate principle in persuasion lies in social proof, our tendency to perceive behaviors as correct to the extent that we witness others emulating them. You've likely observed the use of laugh tracks in television comedy shows. Despite widespread disdain from actors, writers, and viewers, research consistently reveals that people rate the same material as funnier when accompanied by canned laughter. Numerous studies reaffirm that we find things more amusing when surrounded by laughter. Our innate inclination is to look to the actions and attitudes of others, particularly peers, for guidance in uncertain situations. This shortcut of social proof exerts significant influence, particularly in instances where uncertainty clouds our judgment, such as purchasing major appliances or navigating career choices. In moments of doubt, we often defer to the perceived wisdom of the collective. Furthermore, this principle gains potency when we witness individuals akin to ourselves exhibiting the desired behavior. Consider a tired mother, more inclined to purchase a laundry detergent if the advertisement depicts another relatable mother effortlessly tackling stubborn stains. Rather than relying solely on individual persuasive prowess, accentuating the thoughts and actions of the masses, especially those with whom the audience readily identifies, proves efficacious. When a behavior or belief garners majority engagement or endorsement, people instinctively perceive it as correct and are inclined to follow suit. There you have it, the 6 scientifically validated principles of influence elucidated by Robert Cialdini. If you found this discourse insightful, ensure to express your appreciation by liking and commenting below. Until we meet again, dear friends.